Hello and welcome to ELI University. Today we're going to talk about advanced corridors. Now for ELI, the only real time we need to do an advanced corridor edit is either in a residential design situation or when we need to put an access road across a culvert. We're going to use our Lake Road East corridor as an example. One of the things that we kind of ignored when we were creating this corridor is the fact that there's a bridge here. So there's a stream coming from north to south or south to north, and our corridor is grading out, which would block up the stream, which we cannot do. So in order to fix this, we need to tell the corridor that between 2 points, the assembly is going to change to stop it from trying to grade into the middle of the stream and create a dam. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to figure out which assembly we're using for that corridor. Then we're going to make a copy. So let's take a look at this assembly here. This is our Lake Road East assembly. We're going to make a copy of it, just like we did when we created the access road corridor. Going to rename it. So we'll select it. We'll go up to Assembly Properties, Lake Road East Bridge. Basic assembly is fine. We don't really need to touch any of this stuff. We can hit apply and okay. So what we want to do is we want to get rid of the cut slope and fill slope on the outside. We want to maintain the sidewalk. Even though we're working in the land of make-believe here, we're going to keep the sidewalk on the left and the right-hand side. Even though the Lake Road East roadway does not have a sidewalk on either side, we're doing this for the purpose of the training. So what we've done here is we've made a copy of the assembly and we've removed the cut and fill slope daylighting on the left and the right-hand sides. Now what we do is we go back to our corridor. We're going to select our corridor. We're going to go up to the ribbon in the Corridor EX Lake Road East ribbon and go to Corridor Properties. We're going to go to the Parameters tab. What we want to do is we want to split that corridor at 2 points. We want to give it a start and an end where we can apply our new assembly just to that area. So we have RG Lake Road East. We're going to right click on it and we're going to say split region. So let's just give it 2 points. You'll notice that there's corridor tracking enabled when we're doing this. Let's say we want to split it between 5200 and 5350. We can either type that or we can snap to these points using snaps. So I'm going to snap to 52 plus 00. And then for this one, I'm going to say 5350. I'm just going to type it in the command line and hit enter. Then I'm going to hit enter again. It's going to tell us station 0 plus 00 either outside yada yada. We can ignore that, just click OK. And now in our parameters list, we have the beginning of the corridor, which goes from 50 plus 00 to 52 plus 00. We have our new section, which goes from 52 plus 00 to 5350. And then we have the remainder of the corridor from 5350 to 656650. So what we want to do here, let's expand this a little bit. Under assembly, we want to change the assembly for the section that we split. So we're going to select it. And down here in assembly, we're going to set it to Lake Road East Bridge. Going to click OK. And then you'll notice it's going to tell us that we're getting warning symbols here saying that the corridor needs to be updated. We're going to click apply. We're going to click OK. And now the daylighting grading stops at our 52 and restarts at 5350. So if I hold the middle mouse button to pan, you can see that the corridor cuts itself off between those two station sets. And the purpose for that is to prevent us from grading into a channel and creating a dam. We don't want to do that. The same thing would go for an access road. Let's say we wanted to take this access road and we had to run something, or maybe there was something, a stream or a wetland running through the middle of it. We can do the same thing for this. Let's go to our access road assembly. Let's copy it. Let's get rid of the cut and the fill slope. Let's select it. Assembly properties, access road A, bridge, apply, okay. Go back to our corridor. And let's say between 13 and 1400, we need to apply that assembly. We're going to select our corridor. We're going to go to corridor properties. We're going to right click RG access road A, split region between 1300 and 1400. We're just going to type it in the command line because they're nice round numbers. And hit enter. It's going to give us this silly warning again. We click OK in that. We have our split. We select our assembly for the split. Access road A bridge. Click OK. Click apply. Click OK. And there you have it. So now the surface is going to stop at this corner. It's going to cut in. It's going to give us a surface along the access road. Once it clears that section where the assembly is different, it's going to go back out and daylight out like it's supposed to. That's pretty much it. Anytime you need to split a corridor, you can just click 2 points. You can click 10 points. You can give it all kinds of different split sections and apply assemblies to all different areas. Now, this is more important when you're putting in turn lanes at intersections. We haven't gotten into intersections yet, but for the purpose of what we're doing at ELI and these quick access roads, being able to split it to prevent grading from damming in a channel or a wetland or an area where we need to add a culvert, being able to quickly split it by just copying the assembly over, removing the daylighting, and applying that assembly between two stations, that's the fastest way to remove that grading in there and not to disrupt the natural land. That's pretty much it for this. This was a quick one. Thanks for coming.